How are you guys doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome for another edition of Kingdom Builders Business University graduation week. Oh my gosh, it is so amazing. I know y'all probably are like, dang, it's Christmas time, and she's here and she's coming on every single week. And what is she doing? This is all about our 16-week course of graduates that have just graduated on December the 14th, officially in class. But we also have individual graduations because we want to share with the world exactly what they have learned, what they have encountered being in class, as well as to be able to share their business opportunities with you guys. So tonight, we have a special student, Mr. Leon Sistrunk. And Mr. Leon Sistrunk is one of our students that has organized a nonprofit organization, guys, a nonprofit. So let me bring Leon up. I'm sorry, my screen just froze. So let me just make sure that I can bring him in. Hold on one second, Leon. I'm getting you there. Let's see. Yeah, so how are you guys doing? I hope everyone had a good Christmas while we're waiting to bring Leon up. I know I had an amazing time. I've been out of town. For some of you guys know that I was out of town. If you've been following us, listen, if you've been trying to get in touch with me, I apologize. It's a lot that has happened in the month of December. It's just so much that has happened in the month of December. And I apologize if I haven't been available, if you've been trying to reach me. But hey, we are here with Mr. Leon Sistrunk now. So welcome, Leon, to the stage. Woo! How
Thank
are you doing tonight?
I'm wonderful. I'm excited.
Uh, yes, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear what you said. Go ahead and repeat that.
What I was saying, it's been a journey. It's been an exciting journey. It's been pretty challenging for me, but I'm excited to be at this point.
Awesome. We're so glad that you have made it to the end, man. You
Yeah.
have done it.
Uh,
Yes. So listen, Mr. Leon came into our class. Actually, Mr. Leon has been following Kingdom Builders forever, seems like. He is our biggest fan, I would say. He's been through several of our seminars on the credit repair side that some of you know. We have a credit repair business, but we also have the Business University School for entrepreneurs that are looking to expand their business, do business the right way, and not do business by themselves. So we have Leon that has completed the 16-week course, and it includes business setup, business credit, business management, and business marketing. So you said that this has been a challenging experience. Let's elaborate a little bit on that, Leon.
um, Pretty much to my, I don't know. I guess I wasn't expecting as much, and it's not anything like a bad thing, but it's just I was just okay, just thinking more or less. Well, I'll take the course, do what's necessary, but I didn't think it was as involved as it was, and it's much appreciated. I look at all that we did, and it's really it's something that's required to have a successful business. And I saw how you mentioned that if you want to do a legacy, you got to put a lot into it. And
Yes.
a lot of juggling, I tend to like, okay, so I felt like I was shortchanging myself and my abilities. So now I'm at a point now where I just want to get all the information and just be a best business that I can to be successful to help the others. So
Yes, absolutely.
challenge, but we're gonna face challenges. And if you don't, sometimes you got to go through tests and what have you. So it was welcomed. It was welcomed.
Yes, and if any entrepreneur, no matter what level you're on, if you're just starting, if you don't even have an idea of what kind of business you want to start, or if you're already in business, you've been in business for a while, you're going to have failures, you're going to have challenges, you're going to have all kinds of things that arise, and you got to be ready and ready to continue to move forward is really the key. So, in moving forward, you have pushed through 4 legitimate courses that have really just like you said, it was much more than what you thought it would be, which in most cases it is for any entrepreneur that has taken our courses.
Yes.
But what would you say was the most beneficial out of the four courses, or did you have a favorite?
Well, the most beneficial is the setup. I figure setup,
Ah,
my opinion. I like the marketing, but I love the setup because it just goes into the in depth because it's almost like that's your foundation. And having a
yes.
just like be building a home, you do your setup, and then that way it will sustain and be successful. So I'm gonna have to go with the setup.
Awesome, awesome. Was it anything in particular that you felt like really just gave you that aha moment throughout the entire course? I know a lot of people are saying that business setup itself was it for them. I think 9 times out of 10, hands down, everybody has said that except for maybe one person. But outside of that, was there anything that stood out that like really just took you to that place that you needed to go in order for you to really put on that entrepreneur hat and say, wow, I'm really a legit business? That was there a stage at any point in time while you were taking the setup course or any other course?
As I look at it, and they say always say hindsight is 2020. That aha moment is just me being a Christian, just seeing how there's a lot of correlation in having a successful business, and how you run your business is with that, how you operate with God and His kingdom.
Wow.
So those were some aha moments, that what I was taught with the tithing and the responsibilities of businesses as a kingdom, all of those kind of came, they were like in fruition, came to fruition through that. So it was just
Wow.
amazing that that was like, okay, this is very familiar. And so it was like that was my aha moment, where a lot of the things is in pretty much parallel to what God expects of us.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's the one thing that bounces off right now to me.
That's amazing. Yes. So if you're watching for the first time, guys, we are KBBU, which is Kingdom Builders Business University. And what we do is help entrepreneurs to do business the right way, the legal way. We teach you business setup, business credit, business management, and business marketing. We help you get funded. We help you get established and market your company, advertise the whole nine. There is nothing that we don't do at KBBU. And just like Leon is saying, his aha moment was the fact that, we teach you the parallel of God's kingdom in relation to being an entrepreneur. Because what we have found is that every single person on the face of this earth, Leon, is actually going to be either an employee or an employer. We have learned that. And that was one of the first things that we talked about in week one at KBBU in this course. And that's something that is really profound to really accept and receive, that every single thing on the face of this earth is set up for us to do some type of work. And whether we be on the employee side or the employer side, it's still an important work that we have to perform on this earth. God has really given us like access to so many huge responsibilities. And if we take them seriously and we take them to the next level, hey, we can become something really great, what he originally purposed our life for.
Right.
So it's all about that destiny here at KBBU. It's all about that destiny. Yes,
Absolutely.
it is.
Absolutely.
Yes, 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 yes. So going into business credit, business management, business marketing, was there anything that you took away from those courses? I know they weren't your fave, but you know, was it
Uh,
anything that you took away from that you could share with the audience, about the courses?
well, I mean, I got something from each one of them, but what just sticks out to me now is the marketing. I like the
Ah,
marketing was because it just kind of helps you. I guess more so. I don't know if it's more so because of the business that I'm in, but it just helps you kind of like cater to what people want. And it's just like you're with the marketing part, you figuring out what's your consumer, or what's the customer, what are they looking for. So it helps you kind of be more in tune to what they want. So by marketing and finding that out, it helps kind of like shape your business, because you find
Ah,
almost like the customer is speaking to you via the marketing aspect of it. It's like you searching for that. And when you're going, you're looking into that, it just helps you to. That's with me. I study people, and I used to take a lot of marketing classes. So that,
oh,
yeah, it just you sit and watch people, and you watch their habits and stuff. So that helps you to be in tune to what they're looking for, to help me be a better person in my business, in my field that I'm into. So that I'm gonna say marketing.
awesome, awesome. That's a great analogy. And that is one of the things that we try to structure, the business marketing and every one of the courses in relation to how you're going to be viewed as
Right.
an entrepreneur, as well as what your customer actually is seeing
Yeah.
when we have that sales conversation. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm giving y'all a little bit of secrets of what the courses are kind of like. So when we have our marketing course, we do actually take each student through a sales conversation. And that sales conversation entails us becoming the customer for the entrepreneur that's in the class. And so I know yours was kind of like, it was a little nerve wracking, I believe, wasn't it? Yes, yes, yes. So, with that being said, when we do the sales conversation, we're really just trying to prepare our students for what is out there in the real world. So, it really does help them to better understand, like, why am I doing this? What am I doing? you know, and sometimes we have students that walk away from that sales conversation that actually decide that they want to change their business. So you can actually be a part of KBBU and decide that you don't even want to do what you originally started out saying that you would like to do in business. You can actually change your business. It doesn't mean that you have to do away with the company you originally started out with. It just means that you might want to do something else first before you expand into maybe a larger type of business or a different industry. So those are some of the things, some of the wonderful things that we experience at KBBU. It's always a surprise. It's nothing that, it's really not anything that we do that is repeated exactly word for word over and over again. So if you've taken KBBU before and you're coming back to the January class, am I right?
You're
Woo!
correct.
Yes, yes. So when you come back, we have like a whole new slew of information. Like God has just been downloading so many new ideas, so many new concepts and precepts for the new class. So we are truly excited that you're coming back to the January 25th course. That's January 25th through May 24th, guys. So if you're interested in joining the KBBU course, we have an upcoming course that will start in January. And it will run for 4.5 months, and you are able to register right now. So in order to do that, you can go to KBBU. It's www.kbbullc.com, or you can call us at 855-522-8552. Again, that's 855-KBBULLC.com. Basically, it's what you can go to, or you can call us, okay? So, Leon, I know that you established when you first came to us, you didn't have a business, but now you do have a business established. So, what kind of business entity that you established?
It is a nonprofit,
A
and
nonprofit. Woo! So, listen,
as
all
I,
you nonprofits out there,
yes,
listen up.
okay. It was. I mean, originally I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but I just looked at what I felt like I was good at, or what was I was compassionate. I had to kind of dig into myself, and that's something that you helped to shape, Michelle. So I want to give you the credit for that as well.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you. You are most welcome.
you had a lot to do. So I'm gonna give you some credit on that one. But the nonprofit side of it is I've been working with a lot of elderly throughout my life, being with my parents.
Really?
Yeah, with parents and always handling different issues with them. So I felt, compassionate about making that, working towards that. So I just in talking with a lot of people, I just felt like right now we're in a lot of inflationary situations where everything is at a high cost. And I was talking
Mm,
to a lot of people. They were saying the elderly is one of the most vulnerable populations that's affected by these things because they are on whatever fixed
yes.
income. And some other startling information that they were stating that they're not receiving all of their business, their benefits, because a lot of them just aren't aware. And it
Yeah.
kind of got me going, and I felt like I needed to work more. And I just like to do things where I feel good at or feel like I'm making a difference. So that resonated with me. So that would kind of help propelled me into that arena as far as looking for a business for that. I mean, there may be other businesses in the future, which is what my plan is, but I just feel
Hmm.
the most impactful to me right now.
Awesome. Awesome. Like, I really love how we're not just considering, the young people, we're not just considering the teenagers or, the ones that are young and ready to take off and go take on the world. We're looking at the elderly, and you're right, they are very vulnerable. And I know my mom is like 72. Hope she don't mind me sharing that. And my grandmother is 97. And even though they are very independent individuals, they can get around, they drive, they cook for themselves. They're mostly, in the house by themselves. But the thing is that, they are vulnerable to like the changes that come up with the services that they are trying to receive. So, who has been out there to really close the gap and help them to understand the new information, the way that things are being done, how they change? And that's what you have created, is a business that have actually bridged the gap between the elderly and the information that they desperately need.
Yes.
Most of them, they need the services. It's not even something that they have an option to have. So if you have any parents out there, or if you have an auntie or uncle, and they just don't understand the information, they don't understand how to connect the dots to the services that they may need, then that's what Golden Results is all about with Leon Sistrunk. Awesome. That's amazing, Leon. That is truly amazing. And I
Thank you.
love, you're welcome. I love your inspiration too. Like, I grew up in my grandparents' house myself. So I'm used to being around elderly as well. And we used to go around, visiting all of my grandmother's family and friends and whatnot, and my mom working or whatever. And so I'm used to being in that same environment of being around the elders and, just watching them and how they do things. And that has really taught me a lot. So I'm sure that you've gained a lot of insight, a lot of wisdom from them,
Yes.
in that aspect. And then you're coming along and you're just making this picture a lovely experience for them in their golden age. I
Right.
love that.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, listen, how can, if someone wants to get in touch with you regarding their parent or regarding their family member, how would they get in touch with you to, to see if you could be of assistance to their family member? Would they be able to call you,
Yeah.
or, all right, all
Well,
right,
call or email um,
okay.
will be sufficient. Is that will be either way. I mean, I'm there, and I'll check my messages periodically as well.
All right. So, what is your email address for the audience if they would like to reach out to you?
Okay, it's going to be info at goldenresults.com.
Goldenresults.com, guys. So, that's info at goldenresults.com is how you would email Leon for the services. Or let's see, what's your address? Where are you located out of?
I'm located out of Columbia, South Carolina. It's going to be on Forum Drive. Unfortunately, I don't have my address right now because I was just setting up. I apologize.
No, I have it. Actually, I believe that's 1235, suite number 1235 in Columbia, South Carolina, 29229. So I got you covered. That's
Well,
how we do things at KBBU. We ain't gonna leave you hanging like that.
And that's part of the one of the features with Michelle. She's got your back. She's there to help you where you may not be able to your right arm.
That's all right. Yes,
I,
we are here to walk you hand in hand, no matter what the situation. Absolutely, yes, absolutely. So if you are interested in getting a parent or family member, anyone that's in the golden age group, and you are concerned now about them understanding like Medicare, I'm sorry, is it Medicare? Yes, Medicare and long-term, short-term disability or disability paperwork. If you have a family member that's, just having problems understanding how to set everything up or how to continue the services, how to renew the services. That's what Leon has created, a environment for our vulnerable golden age group so that they can have someone to depend on to close the gap for any type of information. Now, Leon, do you provide service just in the Columbia, South Carolina area, or are they able to reach out to you from any location? Do you do virtual? Is it in person?
yes, I do virtual, but the target area right now is the Columbia. It's going to be the Orangeburg, Calhoun County, Allendale, and Bamberg counties specifically. But I will do virtual calls, and the reason why I target those four areas initially, those counties, because those are considered one of the poorer counties in the state.
Wow, for
And
real?
I was doing my research. Now we'd have some other ones, but they were actually on the lines where it's just a lot of minorities as well as elderly in those areas. So I target the area. It's called, everybody probably know it as, we call it the OCAB, which is Orangeburg County,
Okay,
Calhoun County, Allendale, and Bamberg. So those are my targets. But I will be expanding out throughout the state. But I just figure that that's where I want to get in and just work services there and expand out because
awesome.
to if I may add to those independent, a lot of because my aunt, she's 93, and
Wow,
trying to take away their dependence or anything, but just to make sure that they're getting the best all they have. Because my motto is that if you worked all of your life and you've worked um, tirelessly, you deserve everything that is due to you plus some.
absolutely.
So I figured
Yes,
that's hence the name of the company, Golden. You're in your golden years, so you should be reaping all of the benefits to you. So that just kind of prompt that. So that's I just wanted to add that.
that's great. I love that. I love that because it's so true. People have worked, you got this age group from like, I would say maybe 16 to 18 years old, and then they work till they're 60 and 70 years old. And so you spend most of your life
Working.
working, whether you're working for somebody else or you're working in your own company, it doesn't matter. You are in the workforce. And we
Absolutely.
don't we don't knock anyone that has a job, but the thing is that you're pouring your whole livelihood
Into
into working, and when you are ready to retire, you should have all the benefits. You should be able to reap every benefit. I agree with you
abs-
because you have poured into not just your own life, but your community, your city, your state. You have poured into a whole nation, and that is truly important for us to honor and respect about our elder. A lot of times, we have people who just kind of like push them to the side. And I hate to see that, Leon. I really hate to see that. But
absolutely.
because I know that there are services that are available to them so that they don't have to live in the situation that they are in. So I really appreciate what you're doing for the community of the elder, of the golden age group, because it's very necessary. And I think that if we as a people in this country, in this world, would honor our elders more, I believe that we would really truly see the blessings that are hindering, the things that have hindered us from moving forward. I believe there will be an open floodgate of blessings that will pour out because we're giving back to the people who gave for us for so many years.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, me too. Me too. Yes, I have a heart for for the elder. I do because like I said, my grandma's 97, my mom's 72, and I'm 50 now, so I'm getting on over that hump myself. So it's like, yeah, we got to think about, even though we're kind of smack dab in the middle, we still got to consider not just our youth and younger generation, but also our elder and those who have really paved the way for us to make it easier for us to have a better life. So thank you so much for sharing with the world, your services. And I know that you're going to receive some assistance, some people that are going to be calling you and contacting you. So again, y'all reach out to Leon at info@goldenresults.com, or you can also send him a letter in the mail at 136-4 Forum Drive. That's suite number 1235 in Columbia, South Carolina, 29229. And he will also provide his phone number, his contact information in the future. He's in the middle of changing numbers right now due to some technical difficulties, but he will get that number up and out for you guys. But if you reach out to us, we can definitely get you in contact with Leon. Okay. And again, he is servicing most of the Orangeburg, Columbia area, Bamberg, you said Allendale County.
Yes.
All right. Yes. So if you're in those areas or you know someone who is, please, please, please give him a call. Call us and we'll get in touch with him and make sure that you guys are connected so you can receive the help. Your elders can receive the help that they need. All right. Well, thank you for joining us today. Leon, I want to just congratulate you. I'm so proud of your process. And I'm so grateful that you have decided to come back to the course in January. We are definitely going to go ahead and celebrate you in this moment right now to say that we have some packages for you. We have a certificate of graduation, and I got some pictures of you too that you missed. So we're going to show you what we have in that package. I'll show you that after we get off of this live. But we also have some KBBU merch for you, and we are going to do our best to support your organization. So,
Thank
yes,
you.
sir, you
Thank
are most welcome, and congratulations on being a great KBBU graduate.
well, I think
Woo!
thank
You are so welcome. So welcome. All right, guys. Again, this is Michelle Green coming to you from Kingdom Builders Business University. If you're interested in joining our next class coming up in January, reach out to us at 855-522-8552, or you can also give us you can go to our website at www.kbbullc.com, and we would love to speak with you about your company. Thank you so much, and until next time, you take care. Bye bye.